If you are looking to get started with digital products as an absolute beginner and you are looking for somebody who puts it all in one video, this is the video for you. If you are new here, say hello in the comments. And if you are not new here, welcome back, friend. My name is Carolyn. I am so excited to give you all of the tea on how to get started with digital products fast. If you're not sure what a digital product is, the simplest way to describe this is just a way of delivering some piece of knowledge or information in a digital format. So that can include an ebook, a video, a digital guide. More advanced things might be a course or templates. It's just a really simple way of delivering information in a digital way. If you've been watching lots of videos about digital products and everybody's talking about how much money you're making, but it still feels like there's a missing puzzle piece, here is the piece that you might be missing. I have had digital products as a part of my business for about the last 3 to 4 years, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not want you to do what I did. When I got started with digital products, I just jumped right in. I had no idea what I was doing, and I just tried a lot of things, very much throw spaghetti at the wall style. And while yes, I did have some success, I was able to sell thousands of dollars worth of digital products, the truth of the matter is I know I could have sold more if I had a system or a plan to get in front of the right people. So step one of what I'm gonna suggest you do to get started with digital products as a beginner is get a course that gives you everything that you need. Now, before you scroll on, I want you to hear me out. There's a reason why people are talking about courses, and it's not just because we're interested in making money. When you get a course, it gives you an opportunity to get all of the information in one fell swoop. The truth is, there is tons of information available for free online. But the reality is, when you get free information, it's usually gonna cost you something that's even more important than your money, and that's your time. Because your time is not something that you can replace or ever get back. Once you spent it, it's gone. So I really encourage people to get the course because it will eliminate so much of that wasted time trying to find the answers. Now, the reason I say if I were to start all over again, I would get this course is because the course really gives you all the fundamentals. I have the benefit of having gone through some business coaching and business incubators and different things to get a lot of information about the structure of my business. But even that, they couldn't give me a ton about the online space because it wasn't a space that they were familiar with. One of the reasons why I would encourage you to get this course, aside from the fact that it gives you so much of the fundamentals you need to start and grow an online business, is because it's taught by experts. It's not just a course about a course. It's a course about how to do the business of having a business online. So here's an example. There's an entire section on Pinterest in this course. So if you want to use Pinterest to market your business, let's say you never want to show your face, you don't really want to do video, but you still want to be found online, Pinterest might be the way to go. So there's a section on Pinterest by someone who has over 400,000 followers on Pinterest and over 10 million views every single month. This is a person who's not using video to drive traffic to her business. She's not showing her face constantly to drive traffic towards her business. And she's not having to be online constantly doing live videos and what have you in order to promote her business because she is leveraging Pinterest. And that's just one of the topics that's covered. So as you go through this course, you get to choose which ones work for you. Maybe you're like me and you love to hop on camera. That's great. It'll teach you all about YouTube and TikTok. But maybe you say, hey, I really prefer not to be, and it'll show you how to go faceless. All of these different options are included for one price. Plus, this course comes with master resale rights. So let's say that you haven't chosen a product yet that you want to sell, you already have one built in with your purchase price. So like I said, if I was starting from scratch, I would definitely go that route first. But since I didn't, I learned the hard way, and that's why I can come here and save you the time and the energy to do it right for yourself. So whether you purchase a course or not, the very next step for you is to choose the problem that you want to solve. Now, let me let you in on the secret that a lot of women who start businesses don't know. A lot of people who want to have an online business don't understand this. This is the key. If you want to have a successful business that is sustainable, that grows with you and makes you a good profit, it has to solve a problem. No, I do not care what you say. It has to solve a problem. Every single thing that is for sale on the market has to solve a problem. Let me give you some examples. I went out to lunch earlier today and I grabbed myself some cheese curds from Culver's. And you're thinking to myself, that wasn't a problem. Well, here was the problem. The problem is I was hungry and I wanted to eat and I didn't feel like cooking anything. And I didn't feel like eating anything that was in my fridge. So Culver's sold me some cheese curds because that was the solution to my problem of being hungry. Very simple. How does that work in the digital space? Here we go. I've just purchased a home. I've got a great space for garden in my backyard, but I have no idea what to even begin to plant. I don't know what's a weed and what's not. And I do not want to have everybody over for my housewarming party and have it look like a jungle back there. That is the problem. You can solve that with a digital product, whether that be a video product where you're showing me different common plants that can be in the backyard based upon my area, or whether you are showing me, giving me a checklist of items that I can purchase at the, home supply store. You can create a digital product that will teach me how to plant, what things I should be considering when I choose plants, how much money to spend on plants, all of these different things. That is a really good digital product, which solves the problem of I don't know what to do with my yard. Now, when you choose a problem to solve, I want you to choose one that you enjoy solving, okay? You may have a ton of problems that you can solve that are associated with your current existing job that you work your 9 to 5, but you're tired of it and you don't want to talk about it anymore. Don't start a business with that. Choose a business that you're going to actually enjoy. So maybe you say, hey, I've been baking sourdough for 10 years and it's something I've always just done for fun, but I wonder if I could teach people how to make sourdough. So you can make a digital product about making sourdough because there are people who are watching online, seeing people make the sourdough, but they don't know how to get started. So you can teach them how to get started with sourdough because that's something you know. So the bottom line is, all you have to do is choose a problem that you know how to solve, and that can be a digital product. And I want to make sure you understand this. And I know I've said it before, but I want to make sure you hear it. Everybody has something that they are good at, that you know how to do, that other people feel completely at a loss for. They don't understand it. They don't know where to start. They get flustered and frustrated. Just because it seems like a simple thing, it doesn't have to be a monumental problem to make you massive profits, right? And you don't have to be some cream of the crop expert who's been published in all kinds of magazine articles. You can just be somebody who's really good at it and really good at explaining what to do. But remember, because we now have the benefit of things like master resale rights and templates, you don't even necessarily have to create anything from scratch. Sometimes you can take an existing product and tweak it just enough to make it fit your niche and then put it out that way. If you're interested in seeing some of the templates that I have available through my store, I'll make sure I include a link around this video too. So now that you've chosen the problem you want to solve, you got to decide how you want to deliver that information. Now, remember I said a digital product could be an ebook, a checklist, a video course. It could be any number of things or a combination of multiple things, right? You get to decide which one works for you. I know people who have sold digital products and it's literally a link to a Google Drive. So it does not have to be complicated. I personally believe that you want to choose the option that's going to work the best for you, because the last thing that I want you to do is let tech issues slow you down. Now, if you are a person who says, I'm not very tech friendly, that's all the more reason for you to grab that course, because it does go over all kinds of tech specifications. Some of the existing places that I have personally used to sell my digital products are Stand Store, my existing Squarespace website, the Square online portal. I have used Etsy. I've used Teachers Pay Teachers. I had a trial once with Shopify, but I couldn't really get into it. But that is an option that I know a lot of people use as well. I also use something called System.io, which is a great way, especially if you want to engage in email marketing, which is another tip that I will share with you in just a little bit. The biggest thing that I would say for you on this note is choose the simplest format. Most of the websites that will allow you to sell on them or through them are very similar. They're going to have similar integrations. They'll have similar payment processors. Some of them have similar formats and even appearances. Just choose the one that works the best for you. Most of them will also give you at least a partial free trial. Some will give you like 2 weeks, others will give you 30 days. If you purchase that course, it goes over a lot of the most common ones that are available right now, but any of them will work. And then last but certainly not least, what you have to do is promote your product. And this is probably by far the biggest reason I would encourage you to purchase the course, is because if you create this amazing product that solves a problem that you are really excited to teach about, that you really know that you're going to be able to help people about, and you can't find anybody to purchase it, it is devastating. And when I remember when I told you I started off kind of on the wrong foot, I had an existing audience of thousands of people. Honestly, I had several thousand people on my email list, and I had about 3,000 or 4,000 people in my Facebook group. So I had a lot of people who were my target market. They weren't necessarily qualified leads because they had gotten into free groups or free email lists. So that didn't necessarily mean that they were ready to pay for anything, but they were at least somewhat interested in the topic that I had. So I started releasing those products to my existing list. But here's the challenge. Because they weren't necessarily interested in paying for things, they didn't all buy. So even though I had access to 5,000 people, I wasn't selling 5,000 things every single day. But guess what? There are way more than 5,000 people who are actually interested in the products that I sell. And so what I had to do is get in front of the people who were interested in the products that I sell and looking to buy. And the way that you do that is marketing. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. So marketing through video is exactly what you are here consuming right now, but you can also do that in short form on TikTok or Instagram Reels or something of that nature. But like I said, you can also use Pinterest, and you can also have a website that has great search engine optimization as well. So let's get you started today to take action. If you are ready to jump in and you know you want to hit the ground running, I'm going to include the link below for the course that I suggest you purchase. There are really generous payment plans available so that you can get started for as little as $0 down today, but it's a really great way to get you started. Whether you're ready to purchase or not, here's something I want you to do right now. I want you to write down everything you know how to do. This sounds kind of crazy, but I want you to write it down. And if you're not sure where to start with everything that you did today. So whatever time of day it is, whether it's morning or afternoon, what have you done so far? What did you do last night? What will you do tonight? There's so many things that you already know how to do that other people have no idea about. As I was preparing for this video, I was thinking about a family member of mine who struggled really hard for a period of time when she was a young married mom. She had 3 kids under 3 years of age. Money was super tight. And so she could stretch a dollar like nobody's business. And she's really the first person that taught me how to make my money go farther when it was time to feed my kids. And so you fast forward to today, and we have people who built entire platforms on social media about how to make a meal from the Dollar Tree. So there is no shortage of things that people are willing to learn about. And if they're willing to learn about it and pay for it, that's a way for you to get paid. So I want you to spend some time today looking at all the things that you know how to do, and just circle 1 or 2 that you would actually enjoy starting as a digital product. If you want to go one step further, you could even throw out some feelers to people that you know, either that you have emails or text messages for, maybe you're connected to online. Tell them that you're thinking about starting a digital product, or you're thinking about creating a course about a particular topic, and see what they say. A Facebook friend I'm connected to just this past week put up an amazing example of what I would encourage anyone that I'm working with to do. She says, hey, I'm looking forward to starting the summer with my kids. I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. She says, I'm looking forward to starting the summer with my kids. And now that we've got 3 kids at home all summer long and we work from home, I am so glad that I spent the last couple of years figuring out how to do this in a way that's better for us. Whether we are traveling with the kids, or we have work to get done and needs to keep them busy, or we're shuttling back and forth between their activities, we have a system that works for us. She's going on to say that she created a product that would teach other busy moms how to do exactly what she has learned how to do, which is keep your kids entertained and enjoying their lives while you're still trying to do what you need to do during the summer months. And she's bundled it up into a digital product. She said she included some templates and things like that. And she just asked for people to drop a comment if they were interested. Within a couple of hours of her posting it, she had over 50 people who were like, I definitely want to see what you have to offer. Now, will all 50 people buy? I don't know. Will there be more people who are interested? Probably. Now, statistically, all 50 of those people who said that they were interested aren't going to actually make the purchase. But even if a handful purchased a product, let's say she decided to make it $50. Let's say that 10 out of 50 bought that product, which was just about how she keeps her kids organized for the summer. She just made $500. That is the power of a digital product. This can not only be a great side hustle income for you, but it can also help you connect with more people who like the things that you like. So, was this video helpful for you? Did you get something out of it? Are you ready to finally take action on your dream? You know exactly what to do. You know exactly where to get started. Make sure that you like this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to get more information. And if you have a question that I didn't answer today, make sure you drop it in the comments below because I will be happy to come back and check and make sure you get your questions answered. Today is a great day to make everyday payday. I'll see you guys soon.